Okay, for the round column, if you start counting your features, let's see what we have. You might count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different widths, but then you have the whole center. Actually, if you think of it that way, because you have some symmetry in their special features, in terms of the total widths needed, there's probably only going to end up being 3 different widths. And let's see, height levels, counting top to bottom, 1, 2, 3. We've only got 3 heights. Okay, so for our heights, we have 3. And for our depths, let's see, what do we have for depths on this? Front to back. Again, you see a lot of feature lines, but because we have some symmetry and things that are round, I think you're really only going to end up with 2 depths. Okay, and then we got to be careful, and some of those, you might even count that differently in terms of counting features, no big deal. But our special features, we have the cylinder and the hole. So that, when you have round objects, that changes how you're going to count things. We have the cylinder and, of course, the hole. So, and that's something we have to look at is every feature, and we want to look for special features. Is every feature dimensioned? Okay, so let's see what we got here. If I start dimensioning, I guess I probably need still a center line and a center point. So for my dimensions, I'm going to want my full width there, and I'm also going to want the distance to the center point, and that's, well, it looks like that's really only going to be 2 widths, other than I'm going to need the cylinder here, so I'm going to want a dimension between those 2. Okay, and I can't do that on the top view because the top view, that is a hidden line. On my front view, let's go through and do my heights. So I have that 3/8 of an inch. Again, I'm just doing baseline dimensioning going bottom to top. If that is starting to run into a number, then you just move it out to the next, move it out a little bit so we don't have lines on top of numbers. And then there's our full height. Again, that probably needs to move out a little bit to not make it confusing. And let's see, what else we got? The depth. There's that depth, and then again, the whole center. Okay, kind of probably is obvious that it is in the middle, but it doesn't hurt to have that dimension there. And then when I do the hole, I need to double click on my hole note and add some text that hole is going through. And maybe a space, should be a space in there. Okay, so that's dimensioning the round column.